While the Bible does not contain explicit stories of Jesus performing miracles to heal animals, his teachings and actions demonstrate a profound and consistent theme of compassion and care for all of God's creation. He frequently used animals as symbols of God's love and emphasized that their lives have inherent value. Below are key ways Jesus showed kindness and compassion toward animals. Jesus' compassion in teachings and sayings. Jesus often pointed to animals to illustrate the depth of God's care, asserting that even the smallest or seemingly least valuable creatures are known and loved by the Father. Asterisk the sparrows. In Matthew 10 verses 29 to 31, Jesus says, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care." He used this to emphasize human worth, but first established the undeniable truth of God's awareness and love for even a common bird. Asterisk birds of the air. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus teaches his followers not to worry about their basic needs by citing God's provision for animals. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Matthew 6 verse 26. Asterisk the mother hen. In a moment of deep sorrow over Jerusalem, Jesus uses an animal metaphor to describe his own protective love. "How often I have longed to gather your children together, as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings, and you were not willing." Matthew 23 verse 37. Luke 13 verse 34. Practical compassion in actions and law. Jesus' actions and his interpretations of Jewish law also reveal a compassionate heart that prioritized the well-being of animals over rigid legalism. Asterisk Sabbath mercy. Jesus challenged the strict Sabbath laws by appealing to common-sense compassion for animals. He argued that if a person would rescue their own animal from a pit on the Sabbath, it was certainly permissible to heal a human being. Asterisk if any of you has a sheep and it falls into a pit on the Sabbath, will you not take hold of it and lift it out? Matthew 12 verse 11. Asterisk doesn't each of you on the Sabbath untie your ox or donkey from the stall and lead it out to give it water? Luke 14 verse 5. Asterisk the donkey and foal. Before his triumphal entry into Jerusalem, Jesus showed consideration for a mother donkey and her foal. Even though the colt was old enough to be separated, he instructed his disciples to bring both the mother and the foal together, showing heart-led compassion that exceeded the strict demands of the situation. Matthew 21:1-7. Asterisk the easy yoke. In Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30, when Jesus says, "Take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light," he is using a metaphor related to the training and care of working oxen. A well-fashioned yoke was essential to prevent a beast of burden from suffering or being injured, representing gentle guidance rather than harsh control.